Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy Forrester and Taylor Hayes will trash Brooke Logan over her real motive while Carter Walton and Ridge Forrester face off. For starters, Carter will have to decide how he's going to handle Ridge's visit. Ridge just showed up at Forrester Creations and set up Carter looking worried, so he made a snide comment about heavy is the head that wears the crown. Carter just got through telling Hope Logan he was a snake and suggesting he couldn't do this presently, but she walked out on him in gashes. Since Carter's relationship with Hope is on the line, that could affect how effects play out with Ridge now. Ridge's station could be a factor as well, since he's sure to push Carter's buttons and badmouth Hope. It could be enough to make Carter decide to keep power, since B&B spoilers allude that he'll dig his heels in with Ridge. Over with Steffy and Taylor, they'll bandy Brooke's attempt to change Carter's perspective and eventually put the company back in the Forresters' hands. Although Taylor and Steffy obviously wouldn't mind if Brooke pulls that out, they'll believe she has a particular docket. Steffy and Taylor will do some trash talking during this discussion, so they'll agree on Brooke's real motive being a romantic reunion with Ridge. This isn't really about making effects right or guarding the Forrester heritage for Brooke, at least that's how Taylor and Steffy will feel about it. Of course, Taylor keeps averring that she trusts Ridge and feels secure in their relationship at this point. Since Taylor believes she's going to have an endless future with Ridge, she may assure Steffy that she's not concerned about Brooke posing any kind of trouble. Indeed so, Steffy may have some enterprises and make a vaticination about Brooke trying every trick in the book to win Ridge over. Although Steffy is pleased over Taylor and Ridge getting back together, she may sweat bad news could be brewing if he surrenders to Brooke again. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Steffy may prompt Taylor to keep her guard up, so stay tuned for updates on any warnings she might offer. Carter Walton may eventually move forward with some new LLC paperwork, but will he really subscribe control back over to Ridge Forrester and Steffy Forrester? Carter duped Steffy and Ridge by putting his own name down as the director of the LLC. Since Ridge and Steffy trusted Carter, they inked everything and inadvertently put Forrester power in his hands. Carter is in charge of Forrester Creations now, but this can't go on ever. The Forresters have to get their company back at some point, so that's why Carter's formerly having an extremity of heart. Brooke Logan has been working hard to move Carter that he needs to undo the damage of this achievement. There's still a chance for Carter to repair his fellowship with Ridge if he makes effects right. Daphne Rose has also been trying to get through to Carter thanks to her plot with Steffy. Now that Carter's facing further pressure, it could lead to him ultimately surrendering and restoring Forrester power. It actually seems like a rather lackluster ending to this plot if Carter just grottos in and does the right thing. It would have been more satisfying if Justin Barber had helped the Forresters find some legal strategy to take the company back by force. That said, numerous observers are presumably ready to just see this story conclude one way or another. Perhaps it doesn't matter all that much how it happens as long as it does. Of course, we also have to consider the possibility that there'll be a hitch to drag all this out indeed further. It's possible Carter will have new LLC paperwork drawn up and intend to file it duly, but Commodity might change his mind. Just when Carter is ready to give Steffy and Ridge power back, he might find out about Daphne being a factory. Carter may lash out over his love with Hope Logan being targeted and avenge by jilting his plan to restore Forrester control. Whatever the case, our prognostications point to further commercial drama, so don't miss all the instigative news to come. Carter will have to make some tough opinions in the coming occurrences. Luna Nozawa and Remy Price will collide while John Finnegan horrifies Steffy Forrester with a concession. At the Spencer Manse, Luna will find Remy in the living room and ask if he's there to fix the AC. Remy will feel like he recognizes Luna, so he'll ask if he knows her. It's possible Remy and Luna had some kind of connection in the history, but there might be a simpler explanation. Remy may eventually realize he's seen Luna's print plastered each over the news as the person who wiped out those Il Giardino workers. Luna might end up soliciting Remy to keep quiet about her house arrest situation. Remy may admit he's trying to find redemption as well, but Commodity tells us his new connection to Luna could bring trouble for them both. Over with Liam Spencer, he'll admit to Steffy that life doesn't look the way he pictured it would at this point. Steffy will try to lift Liam's spirits and help him see that he's still got a lot to be thankful for. At Forrester Creations, Hope Logan will continue to cloud over Carter Walton wavering on the preemption and everything they've been negotiating. It looks like Hope may condemn Brooke Logan for getting inside Carter's head since she's got a showdown with her mama coming up. As Hope faces off with Brooke, she'll contend they ain't give in to Steffy and Ridge Forrester's demands. Hope doesn't want to go back to how effects were ahead, so she'll fight hard to help that. Finn sitting down with Steffy to deliver the concession he promised her. In the promo clip, Finn admits he has Commodity to tell Steffy and adds that it's Commodity she wouldn't want to hear. It looks like Finn may go through with telling Steffy about Luna's maternity, so she should hear the whole shocking Poppy Nozawa story and find out he's Luna's father. Steffy's going to flip out once she gets updates on this stunner, so we'll bring you more prognostications on her terrified response. Hope Logan blubbed and stormed out on Carter Walton before Ridge Forrester visited Forrester Creations. Hope pushed Steffy Forrester to accept the new future of the company and made a vaticination about the successful jewelry line launch. In the main office, Brooke Logan continued working on Carter and tried to get him to see how important he was missing Ridge's fellowship. At Eric Forrester's house, he planned to watch the jewelry line launch online, though he knew the Forresters wouldn't get any credit for setting it in stir now that Carter and Hope were running the show. While Eric, Ridge and Taylor Hayes rehashed all the company drama, John Finnegan transferred Steffy a Valentine's Day textbook and apologized for having to work late. In his office, Finn continued to fret over Luna Nozawa's maternity and wondered how he was supposed to give Steffy updates on this shocking news. Despite Finn's alarm, he was determined to tell Steffy the verity. Once Steffy and Daphne Rose made it to the Forrester manse, Steffy stepped away to shoot Finn a Valentine's Day textbook of her own. Finn and Steffy ultimately had a quick phone discussion, so they verified they'd talk at home laterally. Back at Forrester Creations, Electra Forrester delivered a custom piece of jewelry that Carter ordered for Hope. As Carter put away the box down in the office, he saw Eric's stapler and looked pouty. The jewelry line launch was a huge success, so Hope wanted to break out the gamesome and played up Carter's new period to everyone gathered for the sanctioned drop. Although Hope spoke about the bright future of the company under Carter's leadership, he was visibly uncomfortable. In a moment alone with Electra, Will Spencer sang her praises and handed over a Valentine's Day stuffed beast as well as some flowers. Over with Brooke, Katie Logan and Zend Forrester Dominguez, they all bandied how Carter didn't feel all that happy about the launch. Brooke felt confident that Carter was missing Ridge and feeling shamefaced. Back with Hope, she brazened Carter about his mood being off. Hope allowed. Carter should be proud following the jewelry line drop, but he stunned her by suggesting perhaps they should go out on top. Carter allowed. They could show off the rearmost protrusions and apologize over the underhanded preemption, so Hope was incontinently outraged. Although Carter felt like a snake and wanted to make this right, Hope snapped about what he was asking her to do. Once Hope reminded Carter that he said he'd stand by her, she refused to go back to how effects were ahead. Carter tried to give Hope her special Valentine's Day rock gift, but she was way too worried for that. After Hope stormed out blubbing, Carter teared up as well and shattered the custom jewelry piece on the office. Ridge eventually appeared in the doorway and saw that Carter was emotional, so he smugly suggested that heavy is the head that wears the crown. Carter and Ridge will have a lot to talk about soon, so don't miss what's next at Forrester Creations.